there's no way you can be happy with the overall players that have been brought in. I think a lot of these players might help out in some ways, as backups, role players. Daniels may start. Obviously, she better start for the money they're paying him. I would expect him to start. I think he'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I think some of these players might be interesting adds. I like the Erkine Westbrook Erkine receiver because what's it called? Tua needs a big receiver, but will McDaniel use him? It's a question, And so, what I want you to realize what's going on is this is what I told you 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I told you that this coming season, last year, will be the hot seat year for McDaniel because I had already not bought into him in the second year. And I told you this third year, he will prove that he will go onto the hot seat the fourth year. He is now in the hot seat. Okay. The entire organization now is sadly on the hot seat. It's a vicious cycle that we're in as fans, as Dolphin fans. We see it all the time. And the response from the offseason tells you all you need to know. Reggie McKenzie leaves for a lateral job in Tennessee because he's from Tennessee. So I'm sorry, are the Titans on the brink of winning anything right now? No, right? So Reggie McKenzie did not leave the Miami Dolphins because the Tennessee Titans are closer to a championship.
Yeah, no, he's not going to win a title in Tennessee.
No, he's from Tennessee.
Yes.
So he decided, the winning's not going to happen here. Let me just go back to my home roots and call it a day. And I'll be a consultant, and there's less pressure on me, and I'm gone. I'm out of it. And so the Reggie McKenzie move should tell you a lot for the Miami Dolphins. Okay? The move with the quarterback, Zach Wilson, should tell you everything you need to know because Garoppolo and Dobbs were top targets and guys they really wanted. Guys that wanted to come here last year. Okay? But the problem is it couldn't be worked out. These are guys they wanted here. And one chose to go somewhere else that they thought was a better situation than this, and the other one stayed in a better situation than this. Why? Neither one of them want to come here to a hot seat year where then they will have to pack up and leave again. They wanted to stay somewhere where Garoppolo was, hey, dude, I was fine last year here, backing up Matthew Stafford. I'll stay right here again, and I'm staying in the same system with a great coach. I don't need to go to Miami and then everybody gets blown out and then I'm shit out of luck again. No, I'll stay here. So when you're on a hot seat year, you're not going to get the top free agents to come here. You will have to overpay. And then that means you have to then start going into other contracts on your team. You can't do that. You don't want to do that because then you start mortgaging even more for problems. So they're not in the market right now as a sexy team right now. Why? Because they are on a hot seat year. And that's why they had to settle for Zach Wilson. That's not who they wanted. Okay? Make no mistake here. Zach Wilson is not what you want. So there are moves going on. There are free agents they're signing. And when you see that it's a lower tier free agents, when you see Reggie McKenzie leaves for a less than maybe lateral job because they're not winning over there and he leaves, when you see quarterbacks that easily could have come here because the quarterback is injury prone, but now they decided not to, it's because everybody's on a hot seat. And nobody wants to reorganize their lives again after 1 year and go find new homes or new condos, new teams, new coordinators, new schemes, it's a pain in the ass. So the real situation for the Miami Dolphins in this offseason is the position that they've put themselves in from the prior 3 seasons. And everyone now sees it and no one buys it. And because no one buys it, these are the end results. You have to take back Liam Eichenberg.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.